Okay.
Good morning, my name is Anuj Shah. Today I'm going to tell you about the animal testing, why it's not good and why it's also good. I believe that animal testing is not allowed, should not be allowed because of its cruelty. If we try to do some testing on them, then it's the way we feel, they also feel the same thing. So, and they should not be have to go through which we are going through. Uh, what is animal testing? The use of non-human animals in research and development projects, especially for purposes of determining the safety of substances such as foods or drugs. Uh, Whatever the like medicines or whatever the kind of the medicines also we are taking it, it's everything was done testing on the already done on the animals, so there won't be any side effects on the human being. How would you feel when our own pets or animals has been tested while they are with us or something, when someone donate them? What if this was your pet dogs or your cat or pets, anything, because they don't talk, doesn't mean that they don't feel or don't get hurt. Sacred animals. In India, there are dog, cats, and rat. There are a lot of research which I probably went when I was in finished my chemical engineering, and they are doing the research on cats, mouse, and all, as well as on monkeys. They are like doing very bad research on making a good medicines, so it will be helpful for the cancers and diabetes and all different type of medicines. In Egypt, they use baboons, cats, and cattle. What kind of animals do they test on? Rats, mice, guinea pigs, cats, dogs, non-human primates, rabbits, farm animals. Type of tests, the Drazy eye test, they all like test on their eyes before the laser surgery came out. They tested on the rats and monkeys whether it's harmful or it's not, and afterwards from that they finally come out like it's also good for the human being and it won't be any harmful to the human being. Um, and how much the dose, the medicines, everything was taken, that also will be done testing on the animals. How many animals die each year? There are 10 million animals are killed each year because of testing purpose to make human being alive or like used to need the medicines or something. There are 8 million animals suffers each year to just because they are getting tested. What do the animals go through? Poison, skulls, genetic manipulated, physical injury, infected with deadly disease and surgically mutilated. These are the photos which they probably like do experimenting and all. Reasons for animal testing, it has figured out ways for new things, so it also helpful for the human being. Could come in handy when finding out new vaccines. Even currently, I just visited like in November, December when I went back to India. I seen that they are testing a new Ebola viruses on animal as well to find out the antidote for that, which is kind of bad. They also testing on monkey right now, Ebola. So they can't figure it out, but they haven't get any success. And within 1 month, they almost killed more than 50 monkeys with very bad Ebola viruses. Similarities between human and lab animals. Behavior can be just as complex. Cellular structures, proteins, and genesis of humans and animals are similar. Different humans are not lab animals. Reaction to animal environments, also the conditions of the animals are kept, whether they should be kept in which temperature, which condition, or it's in probably like cold or hot, or it's like medium regular temperature. Also, responds differently to substance than the human. They also respond differently than the human being. So that sometimes doing animal testing, it's also, even they get the success on animal test, even they won't get the success in human being, because the human being blood cells are different than the animals. Each and every animal has different blood cells. Effects on animals can be different from each laboratories. That's true. Alternative to animal testing, we can do by very different ways. Nowadays, because of getting more technologies, we can use different ways by using in the machineries or using the software. Also, we can get the more good things. Epitome is a reproducible three-dimensions human cell derived skin tissues for studies of corrosive and irritants. Organizations against animal testing. AWA, only federal law, doesn't count for birds, rats and mice. That's what it shows on the also some of the government website, but I would say that's not true. Just I wrote it just because of it's in the government websites and all. Couple of websites which I downloaded up here, wrote it. There are labs funded in tax, which we are paying taxes. The labs are funded just because of in this much labs are funded in over the US, which is kind of very bad. The Mars candy, when it comes out, before that it was like 7 to 8 months was tested on the animal, and then finally it comes out. So the way they make it's different than the regular chocolates. That's why it tastes differently. If you see that the real tasting purpose, you won't eat the chocolate anymore, especially Mars, MMS and all. Does any animal testing count for cruelty? People will go undercover and see if they are treating the animals right in laboratories. In some cases, they will find animals being locked up and not treated as they should be. Animal cruelty. There is many different type of animals cruelty. Animals for entertainment, animal experiments, factory, farming, farms, hunting, testing 1, 2, 3. The story of Rodney's Tester's tales of change. Shepherd makes no home, put that to have taken on him. Chimps are being saved. There are more than 1,200 chimpanzees are being saved from past 1 year just by doing the animal testing. And there are about 600 chimps from laboratory are retired. Human Society of the United States and neighbors. These are the works cited. Thank you.